The young and the restless spoilers shock in the ever-turbulent landscape of Genoa City, loyalties shift like sand in the wind, and every revelation threatens to upend the fragile balance of power. At the center of the latest storm stands Summer, a woman whose ambition knows no bounds. Determined to oust Claire from her cherished territory and claim Kyle for herself, Summer's motivations run deep. Yet, behind this seemingly straightforward rivalry lies a labyrinth of secrets and half-truths, with Claire's true purpose and her mysterious past shrouded in uncertainty. The battle for control. Summer's ambition has always been as fiery as her determination. Her desire to push Claire out of Genoa City is not just a petty vendetta, it is a calculated move in a larger game of power and influence. Kyle, the object of her affection, has become an even more tantalizing prize amid the chaos, representing both a personal conquest and a symbol of status. But for Summer, the struggle is not merely about winning Kyle, it is also about unearthing the hidden truths that lie beneath Claire's carefully constructed facade. Summer is acutely aware of Claire's vulnerability, her past. The fragments of a history cloaked in mystery have always been Claire's Achilles' heel, a secret that could either be her undoing or the key to unlocking a new chapter of power. Rumors have long swirled around the question of whether Claire is, in fact, Victoria's daughter, a truth that has never been substantiated and remains mired in speculation. No one has been able to prove it, and yet the mere possibility hangs over Genoa City like a dark cloud, influencing every interaction and intensifying every conflict. The pursuit of a hidden truth for Summer, the uncertainty surrounding Claire's lineage, is not a trivial matter. It represents the ultimate vulnerability, a chink in Claire's armor that, if exposed, could change the entire dynamics of their rivalry. Every whispered conversation, every subtle glance, has been a reminder that beneath the surface of Genoa City's glittering veneer, secrets fester and hidden agendas abound. Summer is resolved to find the answers, and her relentless pursuit of the truth is as much about empowerment as it is about survival in a city where allegiances are as fickle as the wind. Yet, as Summer digs deeper into the murky past, the situation grows increasingly complex. The layers of deception interwoven in the fabric of Genoa City have made it almost impossible to distinguish fact from fiction. The stakes are higher than ever, and with every new lead, the line between friend and foe becomes ever more blurred. For Summer, the challenge is not just to expose Claire's vulnerability, but to navigate a treacherous path where every revelation could bring unexpected consequences. A shocking turn, the DNA test revelation just as tensions reach their breaking point, an unexpected twist throws everything into sharp relief. Victoria, whose own life has been marred by secrets and sorrow, unexpectedly welcomes a guest into her inner circle, a moment that would alter the course of events forever. Clutched in the guest's hand is a folder containing none other than the long-anticipated DNA test results of Claire. The mere presence of this document sends shockwaves through the room, as it holds the key to one of Genoa City's most persistent mysteries. As Victoria carefully opens the folder, her eyes scan the documents with a mix of dread and disbelief. The room falls silent as the truth she has long feared begins to materialize before her very eyes. With tears streaming down her face, Victoria is overwhelmed by the realization that the truth of Claire's origins is more terrifying than anyone could have imagined. The DNA test confirms what many had speculated but no one dared to prove: Claire is not the schemer she pretends to be, but rather the victim of a convoluted legacy. A woman whose past has ensnared her in a web of secrets and betrayal. The weight of a hidden past. The revelation of the DNA results brings into sharp focus the duality of Claire's existence. On one hand, she is the enigmatic figure whose motivations and ambitions have kept the community guessing. On the other, she is the innocent caught in the crossfire of family drama and generational conflict. Claire, who has long harbored the burden of knowing the truth about her lineage, is now forced to confront the consequences of her silence. For years, she has been the keeper of a secret that could redefine her identity, yet she has remained steadfast in her silence until now. Victoria's reaction is a poignant reminder of the destructive power of hidden truths. The very thing she has feared most, a truth that could shatter the carefully maintained order of her life, has finally come to light. The emotional toll on Victoria is evident, the realization that Claire, the one person who could potentially mend the fractured bonds of family, has kept such a crucial secret is both heartbreaking and enraging. The revelation is not just a personal betrayal, it is a catalyst for a chain reaction that promises to upend long-held alliances and irrevocably alter the power dynamics within Genoa City. The forced confession with the evidence laid bare and the tension reaching a fever pitch, the next step in this unfolding drama is inevitable. Claire, cornered by the weight of her own secrets and the piercing gaze of those who demand the truth, finds herself at a crossroads. The pressure to confess is immense, not only from those around her but from within, as the burden of her hidden past becomes too heavy to bear. In a moment of painful clarity, Claire is forced to confront the reality that if she wishes to earn Victoria's forgiveness and possibly salvage what remains of her own dignity, she must come clean about the truth. The forced confession is not merely a moment of dramatic revelation, it is a turning point that carries far-reaching implications. For Claire, it means relinquishing the carefully constructed persona that has allowed her to survive in a world defined by treachery and manipulation. For Victoria, it represents both a moment of profound sorrow and a glimmer of hope, a chance to rebuild a relationship that has been fractured by lies and secrecy. And for Genoa City, it is a harbinger of change, signaling that even the most deeply buried secrets have a way of coming to the surface. The future of Genoa City's intrigue. As the dust begins to settle, the community is left to grapple with the ramifications of this explosive revelation. Summer, who has been so determined to expose Claire's vulnerabilities, now finds herself at a crossroads. Her initial goal, to drive Claire out of Genoa City and claim Kyle, has taken on new dimensions. The truth about Claire's past adds layers of complexity to an already intricate narrative, forcing all parties to re-examine their alliances and motivations. With every secret unraveled, the stakes grow higher, and the line between villain and victim becomes increasingly blurred. In the aftermath of the DNA test revelation, questions abound. What exactly was Claire's true purpose all along? Why did she choose silence over confrontation? And what does this mean for her future in Genoa City? For Victoria, the pain of betrayal is tempered only by the hope that this painful truth will pave the way for healing and redemption. And for Summer, whose ambition has driven her every move, the game has changed entirely. The pursuit of power in Genoa City is never straightforward. Each twist and turn reveals new depths of deception, forcing even the most determined individuals to adapt or be consumed by the chaos. A glimpse into the unknown. As the narrative of Genoa City hurtles toward an uncertain future, one thing remains clear. The truth, no matter how hidden, has a way of emerging into the light. The DNA test results serve as a stark reminder that in a world built on secrets, even the most carefully guarded lies will eventually unravel. The forced confession of Claire is but one chapter in a saga defined by betrayal, ambition, and the relentless quest for redemption. With each revelation, the stakes grow higher, and the path forward becomes a treacherous journey through a maze of emotional turmoil and shifting allegiances. Victoria's tearful reaction, Summer's relentless pursuit of power, and Claire's painful struggle to reclaim her identity all converge into a moment of profound transformation for Genoa City. The city, with all its dazzling lights and dark corners, is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a spirit that, despite the weight of the past, continues to search for truth, justice, and ultimately, forgiveness. As the community braces for the next chapter in this ever-evolving drama, one question remains at the forefront of everyone's mind: what will become of Claire now that the truth is out in the open? Will her confession bring about the reconciliation that Victoria so desperately seeks, or will it further entrench the divisions that threaten to tear Genoa City apart? Only time will tell as the saga unfolds, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next twist in a story where every secret has a price and every revelation is a step toward an uncertain future. Shadows of betrayal, the tumultuous dance of love, deception, and family in Genoa City. In the intricate tapestry of Genoa City's long-standing drama, loyalties are as transient as the shifting sands, and every whispered secret can ignite a blaze of catastrophe. At the heart of this latest upheaval stands Summer, a woman whose actions have been as destructive as they are decisive. Known to many as a wretched force of nature, Summer's relentless pursuit of love has, paradoxically, both torn families apart and, in a twist of fate, aided in clarifying hidden truths that have long haunted the Newman dynasty. Summer, the paradox of destruction and revelation. Summer's journey is marked by contradictions that defy simple categorization. On one hand, her torrid love affair and reckless passion have been the catalyst for the disintegration of a once united family. In her pursuit of what she deems true love, she has shattered bonds that many thought unbreakable, an act so devastating that it has earned her the reputation of a family destroyer. The very notion that love could serve as both a creative and a destructive force is embodied in Summer's tumultuous actions. Her involvement in a love affair that upended a family is, to some, the epitome of tragic self-destruction, a cautionary tale of how unbridled passion can leave a trail of irreversible damage. Yet, in a startling turn of events, Summer's influence has also played an unexpected role in unmasking long-held secrets within the Newman family. It is said that no one without the unmistakable blood of the Newman legacy should ever find refuge in Genoa City. The Newman name, steeped in power and history, demands that every member bear the weight of that heritage. Through her daring, and some might argue ruthless, actions, Summer has inadvertently helped the Newman family shine a light on truths that had remained buried beneath layers of deceit and denial. In exposing these secrets, she has forced the family to confront its own identity and question what it truly means to belong. Victoria's maternal love, a fragile bond amidst the storm of betrayal and ambition, stands Victoria, a matriarch whose love for Claire has been both fierce and unwavering. Victoria has long viewed Claire as her own daughter, pouring an almost uncontainable passion into every act of care and protection. This maternal bond, forged in the crucible of shared pain and mutual sacrifice, has defined much of the Newman legacy. However, as the forces of chaos continue to churn, one cannot help but wonder, will this deep-seated love endure, or is it fated to be betrayed? Victoria's love for Claire is not born out of mere obligation. It is a heartfelt, almost desperate need to nurture and redeem a soul she sees as precious. Yet, in the volatile environment of Genoa City, trust is a luxury few can afford. Whispers and rumors persist that Claire, for reasons yet unknown, harbors ambitions that could lead her to betray the very family that has embraced her. This looming specter of treachery casts a long shadow over Victoria's affection. The possibility that the daughter she loves and cherishes might one day turn her back on the family is a pain that Victoria finds almost unbearable. And as the narrative unfolds, it becomes clear that the foundation of this maternal bond is fraught with peril and uncertainty. The inevitable reckoning: how will Victoria respond? With every secret that surfaces and every alliance that fractures, the tension within Genoa City grows more unbearable. Victoria, despite her deep love for Claire, is not blind to the potential for betrayal. The realization that Claire may, at any moment, choose her own path, one that diverges sharply from the Newman legacy, places Victoria in a heartbreaking dilemma. The idea of having to expel someone she has nurtured, loved, and treated as her own is a decision that rends the soul. Yet, in a city where power is measured by loyalty and lineage, such a decision may soon be unavoidable. Victoria's predicament is emblematic of the harsh realities that govern Genoa City. In this realm, every relationship is a delicate balance between love and self-interest, and every act of devotion comes with an equal measure of risk. Should Claire's actions continue to hint at disloyalty, Victoria may find herself compelled to take drastic measures. The expulsion of a family member, especially one held so dear, is not a step taken lightly. It would be a move that reverberates throughout the Newman dynasty, shaking the very foundations upon which their legacy has been built. A city on the brink, the colliding forces of ambition and betrayal. As the drama intensifies, the broader implications for Genoa City become ever more apparent. Summer's dual role as both a catalyst for ruin and a reluctant revealer of truth has ignited a firestorm of emotions. Her actions have forced families to reckon with their hidden pasts and have laid bare the vulnerabilities that can tear even the most tightly knit clans apart. Meanwhile, Victoria's internal struggle over Claire's loyalty has become a focal point for an entire community, one that is desperately clinging to the hope of unity amid chaos. The convergence of these powerful forces, Summer's destructive ambition and Victoria's maternal desperation, sets the stage for a reckoning that is as inevitable as it is tragic. Every conversation, every whispered secret in the corridors of the Newman mansion, hints at the approaching storm. The once clear lines between ally and adversary blur as personal ambitions, long-buried resentments, and the unyielding pressure of legacy collide head-on. The uncertain future, love, loyalty, and the price of betrayal in the labyrinth of Genoa City, every revelation carries with it the potential to redefine relationships and upend long-held alliances. The upcoming chapters promise to be a crucible where the mettle of each character will be tested to its limits. Summer, whose actions have already left indelible marks on the families involved, is set to continue her relentless pursuit of truth and power, even if it means further fracturing the bonds of love and loyalty. Her role, though controversial and polarizing, underscores the central theme of this saga. In a world built on deception, the search for truth is both a noble quest and a perilous journey. Victoria, on the other hand, stands at a crossroads. Her maternal love, once an unassailable fortress, now appears vulnerable to the tides of betrayal. The possibility that Claire might one day reveal a disloyal heart is a specter that haunts her every decision. And as the evidence of potential betrayal mounts, Victoria's inner resolve will be put to the ultimate test. Will she be able to reconcile her deep-seated love with the harsh reality of betrayal? Or will she be forced to make the excruciating choice of severing the very ties that bind her family together? A question of destiny in the swirling vortex of ambition, heartbreak, and familial duty, one question remains at the forefront of every discussion in Genoa City. How will Victoria deal with Claire's potential treachery? The answer is shrouded in uncertainty, as the intricate web of relationships continues to unravel. Claire's fate, and indeed, the future of the Newman family, hangs in the balance. Every decision made in the coming days will have repercussions that echo far beyond the immediate fallout of this personal drama. For now, the city watches and waits. The tension is palpable, and every resident of Genoa City is acutely aware that change is imminent. Summer's machinations, Victoria's maternal anguish, and the lurking possibility of betrayal converge into a narrative that is as unpredictable as it is compelling. In this dangerous game of love and power, the price of betrayal is measured not just in shattered lives, but in the very soul of a legacy that has defined generations. Epilogue: the road ahead. As the saga continues to unfold, Genoa City finds itself at a precipice, poised between the remnants of an old order and the tumultuous promise of a new beginning. The coming chapters will reveal whether Claire can redeem herself and restore the fragile trust that has long been the cornerstone of the Newman legacy, or if her secrets will ultimately prove too burdensome to bear. And for Victoria, the impending decision of whether to banish the one she once considered a daughter will be the ultimate test of her strength and resolve. In a world where every secret has its price and every act of love carries the risk of betrayal, one truth remains immutable: the fate of Genoa City will be decided by those brave enough to confront the darkness within themselves, and those willing to sacrifice everything in the name of loyalty and family. As fans and citizens alike brace for the next tumultuous twist, the question looms larger than ever: how will Victoria, the stalwart guardian of the Newman legacy, ultimately deal with the betrayal that threatens to tear her family apart? Only time will reveal the full extent of the drama, as every choice made in this unforgiving arena reverberates through the hearts of all who call Genoa City home.